Prophetic Messages from the Lord, 8th of June, 2016. The first series of prophetic messages comes from Sister Ellen, and the title of the first one, Daily Prophetic Word, June 8, 2016. The Father says, I am bringing a new level of unity and cooperation to my bride. In order to do that, I will expose everything that is not of my kingdom. People with religious mindsets that continue to cling to incorrect beliefs will be brought to the surface and cast out. I am releasing those willing to establish my plumb line all across the world. Without unity in my church, the lost will remain lost. I will send my true messengers to bring correction to the body. Those that are willing to shift into my light will be partaking in what I am placing into my people in this hour. Many of you will throw stones and sling words of hate towards my plumb line. You will want to keep your idols and golden calves of yesterday. And I will say again, you cannot cross into the promised land with anything less than my truth. Divine wisdom and counsel are yours, but will you see it for what it is or dismiss it as a lie? The enemy has surely blinded even my most faithful, but like a shock wave, I am eliminating this deception to those who are craving my will and the restoration of the bride into all truths. False religions and dogma are crumbling. Many will choose to go down with these lies. The clashing of my kingdom with false kingdoms will continue with violence and war. My true church will walk out unscathed. She will be bright and brilliant like the rarest of diamonds. Her righteous purity will reflect my light and truth so perfectly that the world will no longer deny. Many of the fallen will come back into the fold like the prodigals that they have become. Tolerating lies and deceptions will no longer be the way of my people. My people will have a new appreciation for what each generation brings to my body. The young and old will be used to usher in the great kingdom here on earth. Your callings and destiny are here on earth with this kingdom. Do not miss out on what I have placed in your spirit to accomplish. You are here now for this point in time. You will not get a second chance to reach your destiny once you move on from this glory to the glory. Do not waste this precious time counting the days until you leave, until you can leave. This is foolish and a mishandling of the life I have blessed you with. You mean everything to me. What do I mean to you? The title of the next prophetic message is Daily Prophetic Word, June 7, 2016. The Father says, do you believe that following Christ means you will have a bland and denied life? Religion will teach you that for sure. Did I say you were not to have favor and blessings at every bend in the road? I didn't think so. Why would I spend time making paradise for you if I was just going to let you live a life of trash? Is the human race something I am trying to throw out or save? When you think I am enjoying the calamity that befalls you, then you will continue to walk in that lifestyle. What you believe is what you attract to. Your world lens is shaped by how you see my actions in your life. Take a hammer to the lens lest you be dragged away by the enemy. I am only for you and never against you. I have only plans to prosper your life, not to see harm come your way. If I wanted nothing to do with mankind, I would not have sent my son to take your punishment and wrath for all of the sins. He died for one and all, not just for a handful of those who sin better than others. Stop thinking there is a difference. I love you completely. I want you with me on your good days and the days you fall short on. You cannot lose my love and affection towards you. I have seen every action you will ever take. And I still stick closer than a brother. I am not beating you up for your sins or mistakes. It is already washed whiter than snow. Come to me for restoration and reconciliation. I will clean you up and give you a new hope that will not be tainted by the trials that will come. I plan to grow your heart larger and larger so that my love can pour out of you to a lost and dying world. You are the one they have been waiting for. You carry my light and goodness more than you realize. It is time to make a decision to step out of the pit that the enemy keeps placing you in and never return. It is your mind that he attacks, and you have my truth in you to combat the lies from those illegitimate voices. He can stir the hornet's nest against you, but you have a choice in how you will deal with it. Do not fall into old patterns that have served you nothing good. Come to me, and I will show you a better way to defeat his schemes. I will show him many reasons to never bother you again. You are safe in my arms. See through my lens, and you will overcome everything before you. I have crowned you victorious before the foundations. You will be nothing less than what I have spoken. The title of the next prophetic message, Daily Prophetic Word, June 6, 2016. The Father says, if you are still trying to do all by yourself, then you have not come to the end of yourself yet. I will wait. It is when you decide to decrease so that I may increase in all aspects that my fullness can be realized in your life. The rivers flowing down from heaven into your spirit is what will get you to a complete identity in me. There is no other way to achieve my glory pouring out and entirely. Many see themselves as giving up independence and autonomy. Your very mind can block the blessings that I have set aside just for you. Do you not realize that you are one with Christ, fused with his DNA? You are called to be co-creators in my purposes over the earth. To rule and reign requires you to surrender your own fleshy desires and will. When you do, you will not find despair and disappointment. No, actually, quite the opposite. When your heart beats with mine, you will find a life so more beautiful that no words can describe what you will walk out every moment. I desire to reveal myself to you. I desire for an intimate relationship that will transcend space and time. People will wonder what your secret is. They will seek you out to find out how you manage to weather storms with no ill effects. Adam and Eve were walking in bliss beyond imagining until they wanted more outside of my very best. The enemy will always seek to confuse you with his lies. When you believe you can have better apart from me is when you discover a barren road filled with death. It does not matter which form of fruit he uses. Your soul and flesh will desire it greatly. You must decide who you will follow before you can come to the fruit. Rebellion to my authority will set you in situations out of my hands and fully under the authority of the enemy who you are aligning with. Many will say that they are not serving the enemy, but there are only two options. Whatever is not of me is rooted of the enemy. Understand that when you decide to be mine in all things, your heart and mind begin to shift to my will as well. You will start to reject the worldly desires that used to grab you so tightly. You will choose a different life and see my goodness as the only desire of your heart. There is only one truth, and all others are deceptions that will rob your soul. You must decide daily which path you will walk on. My favor is yours to take or reject. I have created everything with you in mind. My love will never stop chasing you. You are the priceless pearl. The title of the next prophetic message, Daily Prophetic Word, June 5th, 2016. The Father says, "It is time to look at your to-do list. Many of you have it simplified to essentials with openings for my hand to write upon in the stillness of the night. Others have their lists overflowing to the point that you are paralyzing with how much you have placed upon yourselves. What I place on your list, I will give you the resources and time for you to accomplish all that I put in your spirit to do for my name's sake. Evaluate closely. What I have not given you to do might be hindering your steps in ways you have not thought about. Let me guide you as to which endeavors are unnecessary. I do not desire that you be all about the kingdom mission only. You must have proper balance. I have called you to enjoy your life. Do not waste efforts on paths that will not fill you up or fill up those around you. You are my beacon on a hill. Let your light shine bright. Just as a telescope needs to have its components aligned just right, so too does your spirit with my spirit. I am coming to you in this hour to refocus your beam so that it will hit the places that I have for you to have an impact upon. You have a purpose, and even when you think you have a clue, you really have no idea all that I have planned to use you for. There are so many surprises in this thing called life. Let me have your day. Come discuss with me your dreams and passions. I promise to give you the unending joy that only my Zoe way of life could ever offer you. Today, find me cleaning off the years of debris cluttering your journey. Let me cut away anything that is not profitable in your day. Come close, for I have secrets to share with you. Revelation and wisdom are your portion. Do not leave with empty hands. Place down what I tell you is not for this season. If you continue on in this condition, I will have to use other methods to get your attention. I will have my way with your life. The spiritual realm is opening for you this hour. My bride is awakening to a whole new day and a whole new way of life. The title of the next prophetic message, Daily Prophetic Word, June 4, 2016. The Father says, I came down to you over 2,000 years ago. Now it is your moment to come up to me. Many are standing in the same spot day after day thinking I will come down into their situation, when the truth is that they must come up higher to see above their situation for the divine strategy and solution they desire. Only when you see your need through my eyes will you understand beyond the logical mind of men. You are made for more than this mere human existence. You are royalty, not paupers. You are occupiers, not just on earth, but in heaven too. Do not walk through life looking down. No, look up, for what you seek comes from above. My answers come from no other direction in reality. I have seen your needs before the foundations of the world. Nothing today is a surprise, and all has been taken into consideration on your behalf. Where you go to for your solutions is where you consider your source of help. Watch this carefully. If your first instinct is to go to another person, you will miss what I desire to show and teach you about this moment in your life. You cannot serve two masters. The opinion you seek will rule over you with influence deeper than you realize. Follow man or follow your heavenly Father. Seek first the kingdom. A man's way seems righteous in his own mind. Would you rather get the correct path from me or hope that another's advice works out? It is true I will send my vessels to help you for help and guidance, but did you seek me first so that I may release that vessel to you? There is a difference. I desire that you grow deeper in intimacy with me. You will not do that when you are looking anywhere other than me. I have deep rivers just set aside for you to drink from. Divine revelation is coming to my true servants, as what I am doing in and around the world is not only accelerating, but changing in unprecedented ways. I am lining you up into the correct position that I have planned to use you for in my purposes. Logic will not be your guide. You will ask me why this and that is taking place in your life, but know that adjustment needs to happen for you to be right where I plan to place you. You are not being punished. You are about to be blessed beyond measure. What I remove, I will surely replace with interest and favor. The trumpets are sounding. It is time. The next series of prophetic messages comes from a sister by the name of Glenda Linkus. Wednesday, June 8, 2016. Title, Perplexing. As I go about renewing areas of your life you thought were gone forever, you will stand in awe of my mighty power. There is truly nothing I cannot accomplish, nothing I cannot create or recreate, and nothing good I deny those who love me and truly serve me with their whole hearts. Watch as I work out perplexing situations for you and turn them to your benefit, my children, and know that your Father in heaven is a strong and mighty ruler, a rich and able Father, and you are safe in my hands. Cast your care on me and let go of the struggles, for I am able. Supporting scriptures: 1 Peter 5 verse 6 through 8, Luke 1 verse 37, Psalms 84 verse 11, 2 Chronicles 20 verse 15. And the title of the next message, Tuesday, June 7, 2016, I am able. It is so difficult for my children to be patient when I am working behind the scenes for them. My precious ones, do you not know I do my best work where no one sees? That I am preparing a delightful resolution to your situation for you? That I can bring you good out of this as no one else can? Resist the temptation to work on a problem you have given over to me, for your interference stops what I am doing and delays your answer from me. The enemy often tempts my people to take back what they have cast on me, and the results will not be my best for you. If you trust me, let it go. I am well able to produce the answers you need. Supporting scriptures: 1 Peter 5 verse 7, Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1. And the title of the next message, June 6, 2016. Title, Joy. My people, find your joy in me. Find your joy in your worship of me. Nothing brings joy to my heart more than when my people worship me with abandon. Especially precious to me is your private worship, your time with just me. The times when you lay all your worldly cares aside and just come to me. When you long for me as much as I do for you. I created you to fellowship with me, to worship me, to know my love. But how can you know me when you do not approach my throne? Do you not know there is nothing I will deny my righteous ones who spend time with me in this way, who show me the great love they feel for me, who worship me for who I am? I desire to speak to you, to heal what is wrong in your lives. But I do not pour out my blessing on those who make no time for me. Come to me and show me your love. Supporting scriptures: Psalms 84 verse 11, Nehemiah verse 8, chapter 8 verse 10, Luke chapter 10 verse 20. The next prophetic message, Saturday, June 4, 2016. Title: Pursue Me. So many play now, filling their time with empty pastimes that do not involve me. I have become an afterthought to you, because you do not need me. Shall I cause you to need me so that you will pursue me again as at the first? I desire your love and attention. I desire you would long for our time together as I do. Pursue me. I am all you need. Supporting scriptures: Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 29, Proverbs chapter 8 verse 17, Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 13, Psalms chapter 34 verse 10. The next prophetic series comes from a sister by the name of Sharon. June 6, 2016. Title: Trust in Me. Trust me, children. Now is the time to put all of your trust in me. Do you think I will not answer when my children cry out to me? I say yes, I will. I will not leave you at this most important time. No, I say I will not. I have given you, my children, many warnings of the time you now live. So take heed and prepare. Set your mind on me. Look to me. Trust in me, children. No matter what may come, trust in me. I do know better, and I am in control. I love you deeply. Your King, Yeshua HaMashiach. The next prophetic message comes from a brother by the name of Swift Passage. That is his YouTube name. And the title is Word from the Lord, Dove is About to Fly. I received this message from the Lord yesterday at 4:20 a.m. Tell my children, this is it. The dove is about to fly. The remnant of many remain in the shadows. The long-lasting suffering will abolish for many. My son, are you ready to meet your Maker? His response, yes, Lord. Me and many others are ready. The Lord says, take heed, my children, the warning now. The elite know what time it is, but my creation doesn't. My son, I weep for the lost souls in all this. My son, the hour is upon all, including the wickedness. I have warned them, but they continue in their wicked ways. Read the word of God and study the time we are in. Truly, the hour is late, and my coming is imminent. Shalom, my bride. The next prophetic message comes from a sister by the name of Sister Barb. And the title is Warning. My daughter, write my words for those with ears to hear. Time will seem to stand still, my children. You will be under my protection during the coming 3 days of darkness. You will not feel pain during your transformation, but a tingling sensation as your flesh changes into a harmonic spiritual being, bright and glowing. the original state in which I created mankind before his fall to evil flesh in the Garden of Eden. Those of you who have prepared your things, food and provision, etc., these will be utilized by those who do not know me, but will come to know me during the 40 days of chaos following the rapture of my church. The rapture will take place very closely together. First, the innocents, the children, and then my bride. The children will include all who are childlike in their ability to understand things. I am the I am, and I will be reconciling my creation onto myself. I want none to perish, so I will have chosen warriors who are marked for my protection, spreading my truth to those who need to hear it. Many are not part of my bride and will need to understand my gospel of mercy before being rescued. Some will lose their lives, knowing full well, knowing they will be gaining eternity with their Father and Creator. You others, I believe this means the other worldlies, will do all they can to convince those left behind to be led to the new world order. The lie that they perpetrate will convince many that I am a lie, and the mass disappearance is explained away or can be explained away. This is where my warriors come in, going to those they knew in their new glorified bodies and convincing them to go to the pre-appointed and protected Goshens for safekeeping. The goal of all that come to me during this time frame will be the same, remaining safe so they can share my truth, and at the same time warning others to stay away from the mark of the beast. My warrior angels and my saints will work together to lead many to safety, and in doing so, lead many souls home to me. The events that will befall your earth will be indescribable in human terms. My children, hear my voice, and though they will not be shown specifics, many can feel that these things are drawing near. They can feel it in their spirits. They sense the change in the spirit realm that will soon be impacting the earth. You will see and experience some of the things leading up to the 3 days of darkness. Earthquake, tidal waves, flooding, sinkholes, volcanic eruptions, human tragedy, disease, pestilence, all of the sum of cumulative darkness in this falling world. The enemy will win many battles, but the war is already won. You, my children, receive peace in that knowledge. Know that no matter what you see, no matter what occurs, call my name and do not fear. The next prophetic message comes from a sister by the name of Sister Barbara from God's Healer 7. Title, June 5th, 2016, North Korean alert. Daughter, prophesy to the nation's leader, North Korea, Kim Jong-un. As was your father, so are you. I see into your heart and your thoughts. Your thoughts are continuously evil. Your plan is to impress those weaker than you. You plan in the night, in the overtime seasons, to destroy those that are not in agreement with your views. Wang Ping So. Evil wax the earth. Guard yourselves, my children, from this man. Destruction shall follow him all the days of his life. That concludes the reading of the transcripts of the prophetic messages for this date. In addition, we have links for more prophetic words that did not have transcript. The first is by Ryan Estrange on his Monday word, and the title that he gives for his Monday word is Governors of the Glory, which is a very powerful prophetic word that he received from the Lord. The next is by Sister Claire on Still Small Voice on YouTube. The title of her 3 messages, her prophetic messages, is Make This Time Count, My Personal Struggle with Unbelief, Your Prayers Are Working. And for end time prophetic headlines, news, etc., We have Brother Jason A, with the title Strange Demonic Attacks Happening Worldwide 2016. Then also a YouTube person by the name of Angels of the Apocalypse, Signs of the End Time Part 176, Latest Events, June 2016. Then you have End Time radio host John Baptist, who have an additional 3 other radio talk shows in which he just recorded recently. The title of the first one is Tribulation Now, 1st June 2016. I Saw Heaven, A Glimpse into Eternity with Chris Lure. The next one is on the 29th of May 2016, and it's False Christ, Biblical Jesus, and Crash of the Dollar with Jerry Robinson. And the last one is the 25th of May 2016, God is Raising Up Ezekiel's with Jessica Swords. Thank you for listening to today's prophetic messages. All glory goes to God, and I pray that you will all have a blessed day.